Pain is an unexpected visitor that enters our lives without warning, sometimes silently, sometimes with a thunderous roar, settling like a heavy shadow. It's natural to want to run from it, bury it, or carry it as a weight that holds us back. However, pain doesn't have to be an eternal burden. What if, instead of fearing it, we could use it as fuel to transform ourselves? What if pain became the catalyst for discovering an inner power we never thought we had? The first step in transforming pain into power is accepting it. Denying the feelings that consume us won't make them disappear. Feeling pain isn't weakness, it's courage. Allowing yourself to cry is a way of acknowledging the truth and facing what hurts, rather than running from it. Pain is real, but it doesn't define who you are. It's just a chapter in your story, never the whole book. Accepting it is an act of freedom, as it allows you to understand that while pain is a part of life, it doesn't have to be the main character. We all face challenges, losses, failures, rejections, and disappointments. What truly matters, however, isn't what happens to you, but how you choose to respond. Your pain can become the ink to rewrite your story. Each tear can be a lesson, each fall an opportunity to learn. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" ask yourself, "What can I learn from this?" Often, the answer to this question is the beginning of healing. Just as steel is forged in fire, it is through pain that we uncover the potential to become more resilient. Pain often brings anger with it. Anger at yourself, at others, or even at the world. But this anger can become pure energy, a fuel for change. If someone once told you that you couldn't do something, prove them wrong. If life has given you reasons to give up, create reasons to keep going. Anger, when controlled and directed, is a powerful force that can propel you forward. Overcoming pain requires resilience, the ability to rise no matter how many times you fall. Think of trees during storms. They sway, bend, but rarely break because their roots run deep. You must cultivate deep internal roots as well. Your faith, your values, and your vision for the future. Each time you rise after a fall, you become stronger and more unbreakable. Sometimes, pain offers us a greater purpose. Many people who have faced profound adversity have found within it a reason to live, a purpose that transcends their own experience. Some become advocates for causes, others transform their pain into art, and still, others use their stories to inspire. When you realize that your pain can help others, it stops being a burden and becomes a transformative power. Gratitude is also a powerful tool in this process. Despite the pain, there's always something to be grateful for. A sunny day, the presence of a loved one, or even the strength that keeps you moving forward. When you shift your focus from what you've lost to what you still have, you'll see that pain is never bigger than life. Transforming pain into power also means building something new from the ashes. Just as a forest regrows after a fire, you can use painful experiences as the foundation for a new phase of life. Maybe it's time to start that project you've always postponed, pursue a dream that once seemed distant, or rebuild relationships that were left behind. Pain is a starting point, never the final destination. Celebrate every victory, no matter how small. Getting out of bed on a tough day, smiling amidst the chaos, or planning a future when everything feels uncertain, these are heroic acts. These small victories are proof that you're moving forward and that pain is being transformed into power. When you overcome your pain, you not only strengthen yourself, but also become an inspiration to others. Your story can be the strength someone else needs to keep going. Transforming pain into power is like the rebirth of a phoenix. It's a process of destruction and reconstruction. You won't be the same after facing your pain, but you'll be someone wiser, more resilient, and more powerful. Pain is temporary, but the power you build from it can last forever. Use it as a torch to illuminate the path to your greatness. You are stronger than you think, and that strength is the key to transforming pain into power. From this moment on, Choose to be the author of your story, a victor who uses every adversity as a stepping stone to the top. Show the world what you're capable of. Pain, in its rawest form, feels unbearable. It is cold, relentless, and forces us to confront our deepest vulnerabilities. Yet, what few realize is that pain carries a unique opportunity. It can be the catalyst for a transformation that redefines who we are. Yes, pain can be devastating, but it can also be the forge from which the most powerful souls emerge. Think of the great heroes in history, the people we admire, the stories that inspire us. What do they all have in common? Pain. Every one of them, without exception, faced moments when the ground seemed to crumble beneath their feet. But instead of surrendering, they chose to channel that overwhelming energy into rebuilding their lives. Pain, as terrible as it may be, is a powerful tool, and those who master it are capable of extraordinary feats. When pain knocks at our door, the first natural reaction is to resist. We want to hide, run away, deny what we feel. But the truth is, pain doesn't disappear simply because we ignore it. It demands to be faced. And here's the secret. Facing pain does not mean being defeated by it. Confronting pain is the first step toward understanding what it is trying to teach us. Yes, it teaches. Every tear, every wound, every sleepless night shows us something about ourselves, our limitations, our fears, but also our capacity to endure. Pain doesn't happen by chance. While we may not always control what happens to us, we can control how we respond. And the most transformative response you can have is to find purpose in the pain. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I grow from this experience? Maybe you've lost something or someone. Maybe you failed at something that mattered deeply to you. Perhaps you're fighting an internal battle that no one else understands. Whatever your pain may be, it carries a choice. Let it destroy you, or use it as leverage to go further than you ever imagined. Turning pain into power doesn't happen overnight. It's a process. It requires patience, courage, and above all, action. The first step is to accept the pain. Denying what you feel only prolongs the suffering. Allow yourself to feel. Cry, scream, but don't shut down. Acknowledging the pain is the first step to overcoming it. Next, seek the lesson. Every pain carries wisdom. Ask yourself, what is this trying to teach me? How can I use this experience to become stronger, wiser? Pain is a powerful energy. If left uncontrolled, it can consume you. But if channeled, it can propel you forward. Use it to create something, to take on new challenges, to rebuild yourself. Transform that energy into movement. Above all, reinvent yourself. Pain doesn't define who you are, but it can be the starting point for your reinvention. Ask yourself, who do I want to be after this? What version of myself do I want to build? Finally, remember that pain has a surprising ability to connect people. When you share your experiences, you inspire others to face their own battles. Your pain can become the light on someone else's path. The scars we carry tell stories. They are proof that we've faced storms and survived. More than that, they remind us that we are capable of enduring what once seemed impossible. Each time you look at your scars, remember, you're here. You are stronger than anything that tried to break you. Pain is inevitable, but suffering is optional. You have a choice. You can choose to be a victim or a victor. You can choose to be consumed or shaped. You can choose to fall or rise. Every choice you make, every step you take toward overcoming, transforms pain into power. A power that no one can take from you. No matter where you are right now, you are living proof that pain is not the end. It's merely a part of the journey. And this journey, as difficult as it may be, is leading you to something greater. Believe this. There is a purpose to your struggle. There is strength within you that has yet to be fully realized. There is a power waiting to be awakened. So take a deep breath. Lift your head and choose to turn pain into power. Because, in the end, the world belongs to those who, even when broken, choose to rise again.